Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are facing a looming deadline to keep the government open. Money runs out on Friday, and the possibility of another temporary funding bill is growing. Meantime, House Republicans still do not know who will become Speaker of the House come January. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest. Erik?
Well, good evening, Tracy. Yeah, the clock is ticking on a keep the government funded past Friday. The talks have remained stalled on a starter line that they're about $26 billion apart right now. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said on the Senate floor today that members will likely pass a one-week extension, a short-term funding bill, not the full omnibus bill. Meanwhile, talks continue with Republicans. Now, Senator Rick Scott, who serves on the Budget Committee, did blame Democrats for the impasse.
Democrats made the decision not to pass the budget, so what we shouldn't be doing is passing a big Pelosi-Schumer spending bill without going through the budget process. What we ought to do is do a short-term CR sometime into the next Congress and let the next Congress do their job.
But Senator Bernie Sanders accuses Republicans of blocking progress on an agreement.
What I worry about is Republican efforts to hold hostage next year, if we don't get an omnibus bill passed, to hold hostage the government in order to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
But some lawmakers tell me progress was made over the weekend. Meanwhile, infighting continues with House Republicans over who will be the next speaker. Several conservative members have said that they won't vote for Kevin McCarthy, enough to block him from the 218 votes needed.
There's nothing about his leadership or lack thereof when we were in the minority that would give you any indication he's the right person to lead us in the fight to save the country.
I'm continuing to meet with him. We'll see. He's got to put forth a concrete plan of what he's going to do. No ifs and ands. What are you going to do?
In a letter to their colleagues, 7 conservative House Republicans have listed demands for the next speaker. They want more conservatives appointed to committee chairs, decline to raise the debt ceiling without a plan to cap spending and balance the federal budget in 10 years, use must-pass bills like NDAA as leverage to secure conservative priorities, and require at least a 72-hour notice before a floor vote on passage of a bill. EWTN News Nightly has learned that House Republicans will be meeting on these issues behind closed doors on Wednesday. Leader McCarthy can afford to lose only 4 Republican votes and still become Speaker. The full election for the Speaker will take place on January 3rd for the 118th Congressional Congress. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.